I'm 44 years old, and from the looks of it, everybody is done. I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing more and more videos of people in all age groups, young, old, men and women, saying that they're done. I'm still trying to wrap my head around exactly what that means. I'm a little confused. But I'll just say this, man. As a 44-year-old young black man in America, coming from humble beginnings, I'm not done. Nowhere near done. This thing that we call life has highs and lows. And as you continue to go down this path, you're going to face adversity. You're going to face challenges. You're going to have some wins and losses. You're going to go through things. It's called life. Some people handle certain situations differently than others. That ultimately comes down to decision making. I really feel like a lot of circumstances that we find ourselves in is self-inflicted, but that's just part of life, right? We make mistakes, we make bad decisions, and when we make bad decisions, we got to figure out how can we overcome those decisions. But when I wake up, I just got to thank God, man. You know, as a believer, as a Christian, every time I have the opportunity to wake up, to see another day, to me, it's a blessing. Of course, it's not going to be easy. When has life ever been easy? It's so important to surround yourself with like-minded individuals that are more optimistic than pessimistic about life, about all the things that go on in this society, in this world. To me, it's important to have a good supporting cast, whether that's family, friends, both, because it's so easy to be influenced by negativity, particularly in a world where social media is so prevalent and plays a huge role in how people go through life and how people make their decisions. It has a huge influence on just so many aspects of our lives. We look at people on social media dressed a certain way, we want to look like that. We look at people on social media that have all these materialistic things, we want that. There are a lot of different examples like that that you can speak to, where you can say, I can understand how social media has such a stronghold on our mindsets and our decision making. We all know how artificial intelligence is playing a significant role in so many different aspects in this society. AI is being heavily incorporated in a lot of our jobs nowadays, which is why we have, at least one of the reasons why we have a lot of people getting laid off, losing their jobs to AI. That's going to continue to happen. If you're not paying attention to these things, then you're going to get left behind. So you got to continue to educate yourself, diversify your skill sets. Don't get too comfortable and content with where you are. It's a variety of different things that you can speak to where people are just unhappy and they're just at the breaking point and they're just done, right? But me personally, I understand all that. But on the other end of the spectrum, I feel like I have so much to live for. I understand that life is what you make it. At least that's my philosophy. One of the people that have really inspired me, one of the people who has had a huge impact on my life, one of the people who I consider to be a mentor is Jim Rohn. I've listened to him and consumed so much of his content over the last 2 years. I feel like I know him. And some of the nuggets and the gems that he's dropped, I've literally incorporated it into my lifestyle and into my way of thinking. Pair that with, my religious beliefs. I just could never say that I'm done. And so for me, as I reflect back on my life and where I am, where I came from, I'm just truly blessed, man. I'll never make a video saying that I'm done and I'm just tired of it, because I understand that this world that we live in, while it may not be perfect, there's a lot of things that you can complain about. Some things are just out of your control, and you have to control the controllables. You may not have the best paying job. You may not live in the best neighborhood. You may not come from a 2-parent household. But guess what? You aren't the only one that are in those type of situations. Many people have experienced those same things, been in those same situations, and managed to push through and make it out on the other side successfully. I've been laid off before, so I understand what that feels like. But I also understand what being able to bounce back feels like. It's a lot of people that's just giving up out there, guys. You don't have to take my word for it. Watch some of these videos, scroll down to the comment section. It's a lot of people that are just giving up on life. Just because something doesn't work for one person doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have those same results. Again, life isn't fair. Somebody less smart than you will get promoted before you. These type of things happen. But how you deal with it makes all the difference in the world. Not just with that specific example, but how you deal with what life throws at you in general is going to dictate how your life turns out. I just want to encourage you guys to be more optimistic than pessimistic, to really look at life in its totality. Look at where you could be as opposed to where you are. Take that into account and find a way to be thankful and grateful for where you are, because it could be worse. And understand that if you're still breathing and you're watching this video, you have the power to change your circumstances. Forget all the videos out there. I understand that the negativity gets the most views and the most clicks. For some reason, people gravitate towards that type of content. And it's real easy to let those type of negative messages influence you in a way in a way to where you just want to give up on life. But man, if you're still living and you're above ground, you have the power to change your circumstances. Life can really be a beautiful thing. Don't let the noise, the negativity make you think otherwise. I was watching a video recently, a few days ago, just looking at this lady. She was 100 years old, guys. This lady was 100 years old. She was in the gym, working out. She had so much energy and enthusiasm, just amazing vitality. And she was in great shape. I'm thinking to myself, like, this lady is 100 years old. And she's still just getting to it, staying active. Meanwhile, you have people much younger than her saying that they're done. No way, no way. I'm not done, man. I got a lot to live for. Listen, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. Are you done? Are you tired of everything? Drop it in the comment section. Till the next video, I'll holler at you guys later, man. Peace.